We didn't create this mess. We wanted to pump oil. We believe in deterrence. We wouldn't have got into the mess in Afghanistan as you did. We would not have ever had a hot mic exchange and try to make a deal about our reelection the way Obama did.
How significant is what's going on between Ukraine and Russia? And what do you think about America's response to it so far?
I think conservatives have to be really careful because the left is watching what they say, and the left wants to get out of their jam. And their jam is that they appeased Putin and they gave him everything he wanted. And as we just said, he moved. Okay, so if you say, well, that's not our business in Ukraine, or Putin has historical ties with Ukraine in a way that we don't quite understand, or the Ukrainians are corrupt. That's all true. And they've interfered with our politics. Lieutenant Colonel Vindman was offered the Ministry of Defense and the phone call impeachment. And at least Putin is strong. If you do that, what you're doing is you're building up a sympathetic case for someone who's a thug and a killer. And so I think the better way of, if you're a conservative, is to say, we didn't create this mess. We wanted to pump oil. We believe in deterrence. We wouldn't have got into the mess in Afghanistan as you did. We would not have ever had a hot mic exchange and try to make a deal about our reelection the way Obama did. We would have never allowed him to continue to hack the way he did in Obama. We wouldn't beg anybody to pump oil because we would pump oil. And we are the quiet ones that carry a big stick. We're not the loud ones that don't have deterrence. And then I think we should say, Putin is an irredentist. That's a fancy word, you remember, for what Mussolini was doing in the 30s, or Hitler. And the idea that you have lost territories that no matter how they've evolved, they're all going to come back into the center. And it never works. It didn't work with Milosevic in Serbia. It didn't work with Mussolini. It won't work with Putin. But that's what he wants to do. And he's an opportunist. And every time he sees oil prices high where he gets money and people need energy, or the president is weak and he talks tough in lieu of having real power or metal, or NATO is squabbling, they're not meeting their 2%, or Germany's cutting an energy deal, he moves 2008, 2014, and now. And it was predictable what he's going to do. And so I think that's what we have to say. And we're very interested in this because he's got nuclear weapons, and he's trying to feign, I think he's feigning that he's crazy and he could use them if anybody supplies Ukraine, the NATO countries, etc. So we have to be very careful to deter him. But I think it's very important for conservatives to see that for all the left's contortions, they are scrambling to turn it back on conservatives. They were the ones that created the landscape and the environment that allowed Putin to go in there. They were the ones that both cooked up the Russian collusion hoax, the Alpha Banca, the Steele dossier that enraged him, and then they were the ones that appeased him and gave him the oil revenue that made him powerful. So they created an angry, powerful dictator. And because that dictator criticizes the excess of the West sometimes, or seems like the left really hates him, that should not allow conservatives to get fooled and go in some way say something that can be interpreted that they're pro-Putin. That is disastrous for the conservatives' cause if they do that.
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from BlazeTV, with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here.